Is Netflix's newest Korean blockbuster action film, and it is pretty incredible in terms of the action scenes, but the story is pretty predictable in terms of we are thrown straight into a dangerous mission where Carter has none of his memories whatsoever, and we do get drip fed his sort of like memories and his backstory, but it's never to the point where like this is an awesome story. There's no anything, it doesn't get anything out of like a very baseline story. There's no like real twists or turns of really anything. Even in terms of like the final reveal was like, I could have seen that coming a long way. But the main thing that you're staying here for is its cinematography and its action. Carter, obviously, you're not staying for the storyline, but you actually are staying for the action sequences. Like, it's designed to look like a one-shot take, but it's using multiple cameras. They're using drones. They're using the pulling focus, so the zoom in, the zoom out. They're using tracking shots. There's just cameras everywhere. That's all going on. Like, they're swapping from high angles to low angles, and you've got so many things going on. Like the first fight scene, you're in the bathhouse and there's about 100 people all happening at the same time, and you've got the obviously Carter who's just obviously taking everyone out, and it's so stylish. Like it has a lot of gore that's going on, and there is like a reference to Tarantino in terms of Kill Bill, where at the time at one moment it actually swaps to like a full red filter, obviously when one of the blood splatters everywhere. But as everyone's running in, like it's swapping and changing, and it's going up, and it's just zooming and following the actual action. At times it feels a little bit disorientating in terms of like, kind of like the Jason Bourne films where they dropped it to like a 0.5 edit cut where it's just really quick. But they don't stay there for very long because there is so much going on and there's multiple different angles going on. So we're building that depth. Like it happens multiple times. There are a few cheesy moments. This kind of reminds me of Hardcore Henry, where it goes to first person at times, but it's just all the focus is on the action. And the action is probably one of the best I've seen in a very long time. It reminds me of like Raid, like that Raid Indonesian film. That was really good as well, but that was mainly a lot of corridor action scenes, where this it has more of an open feeling up, and they have their doors open and we're swapping and changing. We have the actual different fight scenes, kind of like how you're playing Mortal Kombat, one of those fighting games where it changes the multiple levels based on if you can knock the character over, where it swaps and changes in each of the cars, and it's just absolutely glorious to see how it is. There are some CGI actual issues in this, like obviously they've gone over the top in terms of action, but the CGI feels real off at times. They do the slow-mos, like there's one part where he gets into a back of a ute and they've got the pigs and stuff. The pigs look terrible, and one of the pigs gets shot out and it flips over a bike. That was real janky. There are times where he's like falling multiple times, and it feels like he's defying gravity at moments, where that's just due to how over the top it is. Like it's going to happen. But overall the fight scenes are incredible. It's worth watching just for that. It is like 2 hours. Well, you're not staying for a complex story. It's going to be very simple. It's just going to progress through, and it's just one action scene after the other with a little bit of story thrown in. But overall, I really enjoyed it in terms of the action scenes. Like it's incredible to see, and it has some inspiration from Tarantino's Kill Bill based on how over the top the actual first bathhouse fight scene was. But yeah, other than that, there's not that much to it besides the action. So let me know what you think about it. For me, 2 out of 5, but I do recommend it just to watch that action scene, and the cinematography is awesome. It's just those issues in terms of the story and the actual CGI issues here and there, where it's just that little bit too over the top. I know it's meant to be over the top, but it is really stylish. So let me know if you've seen it or if you're going to watch it, and you're not too. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we got daily reviews on the channel, so tell your friends.